You guys want to hear me talk about Sonic R? Your eyes don't deceive you. This is the third video in a row where I, a grown man, will speak in depth about the minutia of a cartoon hedgehog made for children. But look, it's not my fucking fault that they make all the fun shit for kids. There's a market for a mature cartoon hedgehog. Something with guns and violence and swearing.
Damn fourth Chaos Emerald.
You know, I bet that would go over really well. You're welcome, Sega. You could send me my check in the mail. If you've watched either of the last two videos I've made, then you might have caught on to my incredibly subtle and understated Sonic R bias.
I love Sonic R! I love Sonic R!
But really though, I actually do sort of like Sonic R, and I'm not just saying that to be an ironic meme lord, which I would thoroughly enjoy, so that should say a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything psychotic like Sonic R is the best Sonic game, or Sonic R has zero flaws, or Sonic Colors isn't completely overrated and I can't believe there are people. But I think Sonic R actually does have some positive qualities. For those of you who live reasonable lives and don't know about a widely panned and criticized Sonic the Hedgehog spin-off game from 25 years ago, in the 90s people fucking loved Sonic. He was running like a fucking million miles an hour, jumping like a billion feet in the air, finishing entire levels in like 15 seconds. Meanwhile, Mario just over there fucking weeping in the dirt. Look at him. But at the end of the Genesis lifespan, both Nintendo and PlayStation were making strides in 3D gaming. And I mean, 3D was all the rage at the time. Nobody gave a fuck about 2D games anymore. 2D was old news, so the same old tried and true 2D Sonic formula wasn't gonna cut it once the Sega Saturn hit store shelves.
Look for Sega Saturn. It's out there.
Sega needed something big, something incredible, something to blow that smug Mario bitch out of the water. And after weeks of anticipation, months of anxiously awaiting Sonic's big break into 3D, in 1997, Sega finally released this. Hey wait, this shit fucking sucks. Yeah, this is Sonic R. Although the game was met with kind of a mixed reception on launch, in the years since, the public perception of Sonic R's quality has depreciated even further as time has progressed. So much so that today, some consider it to be one of the worst Sonic games. But I mean, come on guys, really? This isn't even Sonic's worst racing game. Sonic R isn't even the tip of the iceberg for how magnificently shit Sonic games can be. But yeah, Sega opted for a racing game as Sonic's big break into 3D, which, to be fair, it is a good fit for Sonic thematically. I mean, racing is fast and cool. Sonic is fast and cool. Usually. Weirdly enough though, this is the first and only time that a Sonic racing game has opted to have you race on foot rather than in a vehicle. To be honest, as much as I like the modern Sonic racing games, I kind of wish they'd try this kind of thing again. You don't see many racing games opt for this kind of approach today. So yeah, this is the first console Sonic racing game. Everyone assumes the R stands for racing, but as far as I know, this has never been officially confirmed. I mean, obviously it stands for racing. It's a fucking racing game after all. But I mean, I don't know. There's technically nothing stopping Sega from just announcing one day, oh yeah, by the way, the R in Sonic R stands for fucking racism.
Disgusting black creatures. Get out of my sight.
The R stands for regurgitate. Difficulty not applicable?
How difficult would you say Sonic R was?
I don't understand the question, and I won't respond to it.
Gotta say, this title screen is not very appealing to me. I mean, I love the in-game models with their fucking twig legs and ping pong paddle mitts, but the characters here are just kinda ugly. I mean, look at Sonic. There's something really off about the way he looks. I just can't put my finger on it. The title screen and box art were originally gonna be this fucking awesome art piece that I also used for this video's thumbnail, but apparently it was scrapped because they didn't want to spoil that Metal Sonic was in the game. Even the lead programmer John Burton stated in one of his videos on the Game Hut YouTube channel that he preferred the old title screen to the one they ended up going with. And even he wasn't really sure why they couldn't have just photoshopped Metal Sonic out. Done. Wasn't so fucking hard. Another thing John Burton pointed out on his YouTube channel that was actually met with quite a bit of controversy is that he snuck one of these Jesus fish symbols into the game. But if this really isn't your kind of thing, there's a mod you can download for the PC version that removes it from the game. Personally though, I prefer to leave it in because I think the implication that Jesus Christ is canon to the Sonic universe is fucking hilarious.
And Jesus wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
Given the circumstances, I think Traveler's Tales did a pretty good job with Sonic R. And although the pop-in on the Saturn version was pretty bad, it was actually kind of a miracle that they got it to work on Saturn hardware at all. But even for the time, regardless of how technically impressive it was given the circumstances, the truth was that Sonic R was sort of seen as Sega's answer to Mario Kart 64. So how does Sonic R compare to the competition? Well, I mean, not great. So Sonic R only has 5 courses. To put that in perspective, Mario Kart 64 had more than 3 times as many tracks, offering 16 courses, as well as a variety of items and a pretty fun multiplayer battle mode, whereas Sonic R has just those 5 tracks. You could also only play with 2 players on the Saturn release. And the pop-in was fucking horrible in the multiplayer modes. Now, even as a self-proclaimed Sonic R apologist, I've gotta admit that this is pretty fucking pathetic. Another sticking point for a lot of people is the game's soundtrack, which some people think is a bit jarring, which I guess I can understand. I mean, typically when you think of a racing game soundtrack, you think of high energy, fast-paced, mostly instrumental music. You probably don't think of, I don't know, it kind of grows on you eventually. Like, yeah, it sucks, but it sucks in the same kind of way that The Bachelor sucks. Does anybody watch The Bachelor here? No? Just me?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You people are missing out. That shit is hilarious.
Like, you know, let's just pretend you're Hitler. If I'm friends with you.
Let's not pretend I'm Hitler.
But they actually provide the option to turn the vocals off completely, so if you're a fucking beta cuck who can't handle the angelic vocal stylings of TJ Davis, then that option's there for you, you fucking coward. Apparently the plan was to have TJ Davis provide vocals for only the main theme of the game, but Sonic creator Yuji Naka loved the vocals so much that he requested that she provide vocals for every track in the game. I don't know, something about the image of a middle-aged Japanese businessman jamming out to some fucking cheesy 90s pop just kinda cracks me up. There are a bunch of secret characters in the game that can be challenged by finding the 5 Sonic tokens hidden throughout each race, including the infamous creepy looking Tails doll and Metal Knuckles, both of which I'm sad to report have never appeared in a Sonic game again. No, I'm not counting Mecha Knuckles from Sonic Advance. That is an entirely distinct and vastly inferior character, and anyone who suggests otherwise will be destroyed! It was pretty fucking cool seeing them again in the IDW 30th anniversary comic, and I really hope to see them again in a game one day. The 7 Chaos Emeralds are also hidden in these tracks to unlock Super Sonic as a playable character, but you only get to keep them if you get first place after you collect them. It's completely possible to get all 5 Sonic tokens and all the Chaos Emeralds in a track and still place first in a single 3-lap race, but it can be kind of difficult since the way these tracks are laid out can be pretty fucking convoluted to account for all the hidden items. I mean, seriously, look at this shit. Is this helpful to anyone? Despite that though, I've always kind of gotten a kick out of trying to beat every level in one perfect run, collecting all the Chaos Emeralds and Sonic tokens in one go. It's pretty much the only way to extract any kind of challenge from the game, at least when picking the better characters. Some of these fucking characters are completely useless though. Eggman and Egg Robo can't jump at all, and instead they just get this little fucking coconut thing. It's really difficult to hit, and even when you do, it doesn't do anything. Now, Sonic R is a racing game, so you might think that multiplayer is the star of the show here. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but multiplayer actually fucking sucks in this game. If you want to compete, you just have to pick Super Sonic. There's no other option. I mean, fucking look at this. Even in the single player mode, the CPUs don't stand a fucking chance. Look, I fucking lapped this guy. I mean, I get they wanted Super Sonic to be a cool reward for finding all the Chaos Emeralds, but this is just fucking evil. Especially when you have to race against him. What the fuck? Excuse me? Fucking cheating bitch. But as you might imagine, with only 5 tracks in the game, it only takes like 30 minutes to pretty much see everything this game has to offer, which back in 1997, after paying full price for a video game, was probably pretty fucking annoying. But if you want to play it nowadays, you can find it dirt cheap on PC. This version of the game has better performance and a few new features over the Saturn version, so I'd suggest that version if you ever decide to play this game. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've got for today's video. I'm aiming for a video every 1 to 2 weeks, so if you made it this far, consider clicking the thing down there if you want to see more. Next video is going to be my top 10 Sonic games that have Metal Knuckles in them. Here's a preview. Number 5, Sonic R. It's got Metal Knuckles in it. Number 4, Sonic R. There aren't any other games that have Metal Knuckles.